from Group 7, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our recitation. So, let's begin. Our team is comprised of 4 members. Phương Thùy, who leads us and handles video editing. Hồng Thi and Hoài Thương are in charge of conducting interview, and I will be focusing on information analysis. Now, let me introduce the subjects we are selected. Animal behavior. Specifically, the question we are prepared will explore animal behavior with people face. Here is a story from my own observation. I remember recently when I was walking in the park, I noticed that birds often came close to people in search of food. This makes me think about how our position in action affect the nature behavior of animals. Our team shared this concern, believing that observing changes in animal behavior caused by humans provide important insight. It is extremely important to discuss the impact of humans on animal behavior right now, as our interactions are reshaping the natural world. We collected the data through small interviews. So, without further delay, let's jump into the course content.
Hi, my name is T, and today I will interview you for my group project. It's about the wild animals. So can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Linh, and I'm a first-year student at Văn Lang University. My major is interior design.
Are you ready for me to ask you some questions about this project?
I'm ready to be interviewed today.
Okay, the first one is, what do you think is the difference between wild animals and captive animals? Can you give me some example?
I think the main difference is from freedom. While animals live in nature, like forests, oceans, or mountains, they hunt for food and move around freely. Captive animals, like those in zoos or circuses, live in cages or small space. People feed and take care of them. Also, wild animals are usually more active and behave naturally. Captive animals can get bored or stressed because they don't have enough space or freedom. For example, I can see the wild animals, a whale swimming in the ocean, and for the captive animals, a dolphin in an aquarium.
Okay, for the next question is, have you ever seen wild animals do something interesting in their habitat? What did it do?
Yes, I have. One time I saw a monkey in National Park. It was very clever. It waited near some tourists and then quickly grabbed a snack from someone's bag. After that, it climbed up a tree and ate the fruit while watching everyone. It was funny, but also showed how smart monkeys can be.
Okay, do you think it's right to keep wild animals in zoos? Why or why not?
From my perspective, zoos can be good if they help protect animals, especially endangered animals. Some zoos have animals have babies and they take care of them while they're getting sick, and they teach people about the nature. But also, many zoos are not good at all. Some keep animals in small cages and the animals get bored or stressed, while animals need space and freedom. So, in my opinion, I think it's okay only if the zoo takes good care of the animals and helps with conservation. Otherwise, it's better to let animals live in the wild.
In case people intervene too deeply in animal behavior in nature, what it will live and what measures need to be taken to overcome.
If humans change animal behavior too much, it can cause many problems. For example, animals might forget how to hunt or find food by themselves. They may become too dependent on people, which is not good for their survival. It can also hurt the balance of nature. If one species becomes too weak or too strong, it can affect other animals and even plants. So to fix that, I think we should let the animals live freely as much as possible. People should protect their habitats but not control their actions. We can also use the cameras or research methods that don't disturb them. Education is also important, so people understand why it's better to leave the wild animals alone.
What do you think is the main difference between wild animal and animal kept in captivity? I think the main difference is freedom. Wild animals live freely in nature, while captive animals are controlled by humans. In the wild, they hunt, migrate, and behave naturally, but in captivity, their behavior is limited. Have you ever seen a wild animal behaving interesting in nature? What did it do? Yes, I once saw a monkey in the forest using a rock to grab up a nut. It was surprising to see how smart it was. I didn't expect animals to do things like that. Do you believe it's ethical to keep wild animals in zoos? Why or why not? I think it depends. Zoos can protect endangered animals and how people learn about wildlife. But if the animal are kept in small spaces and don't get proper care, then it's not right. They deserve a natural life. What do you think could happen if humans interfere too much with wild behavior? How should we prevent that? If we interfere too much, animals may lose their survival instinct or become dependent on us. It can also harm the balance of nature. We should protect their habitat, observe from a distance, and support conservation programs instead of controlling their lives.
In conclusion, the issue of the different behavior between wild animals and the animals who live in captivity when they are subjected to human intervention has been discussed. Along with specific examples, we all see that the main difference between these two types of animals is freedom. Wild animals live freely in their natural habitats, hunting for food and moving freely, while captive animals are controlled by humans. Wild animals can exhibit intelligent and natural behavior in their environment, like using tools to find food or something like that. Keeping animals in the zoo can be both positive and negative aspect, depending on how the animals are cared for and protected, but most of them will lead to the negative effect on their behavior. We have completed an interview and collected information from the answer, from which we proposed the following solution. Firstly, to address this issue, it is essential to ensure that keeping wild animals in captivity is done responsibly and supports conservation efforts. Secondly, is when interfering with wild animal behavior, caution is necessary to avoid affecting their survival abilities. And the last but not least, we need to strengthen practical measures, such as protecting the natural habitat of wild animals, observing from a distance and supporting conservation programs instead of controlling their lives. Third is ensuring that animals are well cared for and have sufficient space to live naturally. To sum up, to protect the behavior of animals from human interference is essential to ensure that the captivity is carried out responsibly and support conservation efforts. We should observe from a distance, protect natural habitats, and support conservation programs rather than controlling their lives. These have reserve natural behaviors and the survival ability of animals. That's all. Finally, I want to say thanks to our teammates is Mỹ Tiên and Hồng Thi for information analyzer, is Thương Thư for video subtitle, and for myself, an editor and excellent leader. And the last but not least, our most sincere thanks to Mr. Lữ Gia Lộc. We want you to know that you have given the young generation a lot of motivation and love for English in general and how to learn English with more joyful in particular. Thank you.